Hey everyone, Chaitanya Bhutani here, lifestyle transformation specialist at FromMindToMuscle.com. I help people transform their lifestyle and help them live the life they never imagined they will. So without any further ado, let's get into today's video. If you want to lose weight, you should eat less than what you require. This is a standard fundamental which is applied to every human being, period. But if it was this easy, why isn't everyone able to do it easily? You see, many people would tell you to eat in a caloric deficit, basically eating less than what you require to shed off that fat. They're absolutely right, but it isn't as simple as it sounds, because sometimes what we think is less is actually more. So the phrase less is more is pretty suitable for this video. Today I'm going to talk about why people can't lose weight despite of eating less. This video is going to be one amazing source of information for you all, because this is going to finally answer the question, how do I freaking lose weight or fat? Yes, it's a damn sure possibility that you might be eating less than before. But if you don't know how much energy you needed in the first place, how do you actually know if you're eating less or more than you actually need? You might be eating lesser than before, but it doesn't necessarily answer the question that are you eating less than what you need. Many people tell me, यार पहले तो मैं इतना खाता था, अब मैं इतना कम खाता हूँ, पर ना मेरा वेट कम नहीं हो रहा है, कुछ गड़बड़ हो गई है यार, अब ना हो नहीं पा रहा है. Their mistake is the inability to put मैं कम खा रहा हूँ into context. कम खा रहे हो, किस चीज से कम खा रहे हो? अपनी एनर्जी रिक्वायरमेंट से कम खा रहे हो या फिर पहले से कम खा रहे हो? See, many people tend to miscalculate their overall energy requirements, and in most cases these people estimate according to what they are feeling. And when they're feeling a particular thing, it might not exactly replicate what is going inside their body. This can go horribly wrong if you're unable to assess the cues of your body in an inappropriate manner. If you want me to cover this topic in detail, which is how to calculate your energy requirement, do drop a comment and I'll make a video for it pretty damn soon. So coming back to the topic, what happens when we kind of misunderstand our energy requirements is that we think we're eating less, we think that we're putting in that effort, but what is happening is we might be gaining weight instead of losing it. This results to lower self-esteem, self-confidence and whatnot. And many people tend to get sick of the fact that despite of the fact that they are eating less, they're not able to reduce that amount of weight. And with my experience, I've spoken to so many people who are struggling with the same issue, and that's why I've created this video, to make sure that you guys understand that sometimes less is actually more, and what is less, what is more is something which you'll get at the end of this video. That answer will be there at the end of the video. See, I personally feel all we want, like not all of us, but majority of the people who want to lose weight just want to lose weight, feel better about themselves and just be more confident. It shouldn't be this difficult, and it isn't if you do it right. At the end of this video, I'm damn sure that you will be on the right path. Let's start out with the first technique. It's called tracking calories or tracking food. I'm pretty sure you must have heard about it. Now, I know what you're thinking. You might be thinking that this is too difficult, too technical. I do not want to look at food from a numbers point of view. This is so boring. I cannot do this every other day. The good news is that if you're someone who's not seeking athletic competitive goals, physique goals, etc., you don't really need to do that. To just lose that amount of fat, you don't need to track. It gets as simple as that. However, if you want to see a full video on tracking calories, tracking food, my friend Sakshi made a full video on it, super detailed, super amazing. Go check it out if you want to know more about tracking. So I just wanted to throw some light on tracking. What happens is we kind of estimate our overall energy requirements with a simple figure. Now remember, These are estimations. Everything is an estimation, guys. You have to be clear with it. And then you basically consume more or less than the energy you need to either gain or lose weight. Super simple. But here's how the whole process is a little tricky. Not all food labels are super accurate. In fact, they're off by around 25 to 30%. And if we see the overall energy requirement calculations or the estimations, those are again off by around 15-20%. So what I'm trying to say here, if there's some person who's maybe consuming a 2000 calorie diet, they can be either on a 3000 calorie diet subconsciously. They might not even know about this, or maybe a 1000 calorie diet. So you see, the difference is massive. But again, estimations are the only way we can get as close to these figures as possible. So don't think कि ये इतना ज़्यादा गड़बड़ है, इतना ज़्यादा discrepancy है तो बहुत ही खराब चीज़ है. Estimations are the way to go when it comes to tracking, and you should know that. You should be sane about it. You should know your ins and outs when it comes to tracking. Now the second one, guys, is personally my go-to thing to maintain health, fitness goals, etc. etc. It's called listening to your body. Now this might sound like a cliche thing to do. It's called listening to your body, isse kya hoga, things like that. But if you do it right, you'll be much more sane than what you were before. Right? You'll kind of learn how to assess the cues which your body is signaling. So let's take a very simple example. एक इंसान है मोनू. मोनू wants to gain weight. He wants to gain muscle. He wants to look amazing. So he eats. He eats and eats. When he eats too much, his body kind of gets bloated. He feels a little constipated because he's not eating too much fiber. He's constantly having this acid reflux. But Monu is like, नहीं यार, ये तो मेरे फिटनेस गोल्स हैं, मुझे इतना तो होगा, ये तो बनता है, इतनी मेहनत तो करनी पड़ती है, ये सब तो रहता ही है. Now Monu is absolutely wrong here because his body is trying to tell him कि भाई ये गलत हो रहा है, जो हो रहा है तुम्हारे साथ ऐसा नहीं होता है, ये कुछ गड़बड़ ही है. This is not a normal sign. But Monu is trying to assess that particular sign as a sense of accomplishment or achievement. This is where most people go wrong. Now say there is another person, Sonu. सोनू का गोल है फैट लूज करना, तो सोनू ने एकदम कम खाना शुरू कर दिया. सोनू को क्या होता है कि उन्हें नींद नहीं आती, उन्हें वीकनेस लगती है, उन्हें लगता है कि उनकी मेमोरी थोड़ी सी अजीब सी हो रही है, मतलब वो थिंग्स लाइक ही कीप्स ऑन फॉरगेटिंग थिंग्स. ऑब्वियसली उनको हमेशा थका थका लगता है, जब भी वो काम करने बैठते हैं इरिटेट हो जाते हैं, थिंग्स लाइक दैट. उनका कॉग्निशन सफ़र कर रहा है एंड एट द सेम टाइम उनको हमेशा हॉलो टाइप फीलिंग आती है अपने पेट में. सोनू को लगता है कि ये एकदम सही चीज़ है क्योंकि फैट लॉस करना है, अभी तक मेरा लाइफस्टाइल इतना घटिया था, ये तो होगा ही होगा, मतलब अगर फैट लूज करना है तो ये सारी फीलिंग्स तो आप बांध लो अपने अंदर कि ये होगा ही होगा. But this is not the case. This is not how it is supposed to happen. Your body, my friends, your body is trying to tell you something here. Your body is trying to tell you that this is not the way you are supposed to do this. This is a clear-cut sign. We want to observe that particular sign. We want to assess that particular situation and dig deep into it. On the other hand, if we try to develop some cues, some strategies, like mindful eating, we can actually start losing fat, losing weight. I'll be only talking about losing weight in this video, guys. We'll be starting that whole process in a much more sane, easier manner than tracking, because obviously tracking has its own benefits and disadvantages if you don't do it right. So let's talk about the very first technique, which is asking yourself a question which goes something like this: how hungry I am on a scale of 1 to 10. If you're about a 3-4, maybe you don't really want to eat. If you're about a 6-7, maybe that's the time when you should eat. You shouldn't starve that much. This question will kind of make you go like this. 1 से 10 में यार मैं अभी 3 होऊंगा, या 1 से 10 में मैं अभी शायद 8 होऊंगा. Things like that. So when you ask yourself this, you kind of do your brain a favor by making it think about how your body is going to respond or how your body will respond for a respective situation. The second one, guys, is mindful eating. Now I won't go into the depth of mindful eating because I have made a separate video on mindful eating. You should check it out if you really want to kickstart your fat loss process. So guys, this has been a long video, but I felt it was needed. And it all comes down to this. When it comes to losing fat, gaining muscle, building muscle, etc., all you want to do, like the first thing you want to do, is build a healthy relationship with food. Be it tracking, be it anything. If you do not have a healthy relationship with food, all you'll be thinking is this is bad for me, this is good for me, this is bad for me, this is good to me. ये तो मैं खा नहीं सकता, ये मैं ये नहीं खा सकता, मैं यहाँ पे ये खाऊंगी तो ये दिक्कत हो जाएगी, ये करूँगी तो ये दिक्कत हो जाएगी, नहीं उस पार्टी में नहीं जा सकती बिकॉज ये यहाँ पे वो सर्व करेंगे, things like that. So establishing a good relationship with food is the primary thing which you really want to do, and that, my friends, would be the very first thing you want to do to start hitting your goal. Thank you so much guys for watching this video, for sharing your valuable time with me. Guys, I really hope you kickstart your fitness journey, kickstart your fat loss journey most importantly with these techniques. It's not too difficult, it's just a matter of time, it's just a matter of you thinking, yes, I can do this. That's about it. And if you want me to make any other videos, any other topic, anything, do let me know in the comments section. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and do share it with your friends, guys. Please go for it. Make other people happy as well. See you in the next one, and thank you so much for watching.